Hey, welcome. See you later. Hey, welcome. See you later. MP. He's about to tear it up.
MP, you're about to go off.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
He's about to tear the roof off.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Damian Lillard, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Tahkitoblu. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Drummond in at center. And for Los Angeles, Jones is out there with Simmons. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Roddy in at the small forward. And this time of the season, Brent, you know this, what are front offices focused in on right now?
Well, teams got to be really honest about the arc of where it is their team is. Are they competitive? Are they playoff caliber? Are they championship caliber?
Here we go.
And depending on where that is, you're going to be very patient with either development or you're going to be impatient to dive in to try to win a championship at all costs. So lots of time here to go, but decisions will be made as the season goes on.
And to the Kumbo inside. Not going to go that time. And here are the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. We've got 2 MVP candidates clashing in this one, and MP believes that will make things extra competitive. He said the best players bring the best out of you. We know we have to be locked in against this team, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. They do. Kevin?
They're not taking this matchup lightly, are they, David? Nor should he.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Stolen away. Here's Davis. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
The size and skill combination really puts pressure on the D. Davis so good at using it to his advantage.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Shots good by Simmons. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Lillard looking around. Elbow shot is on the way. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Lillard's got his second basket.
Lillard came to the league in 2012, and the three-point revolution has agreed with him, but he can still hit mid-range shots, trust me.
And that one's good. Simmons got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Giddey. Lillard with it. Fires for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Jones slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Milwaukee with the ball. They trail by 6. And here is Giddey. Giannis outside. Pass to Giddey. Inside. Here's Lillard. 4 on the clock, and Davis sends it back.
What an impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
Now Simmons lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 9.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Giddey, no one around him. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
And the nice stroke, that's coming along for Josh Giddey.
The Lakers on offense. They're on a 13-5 run here. Simmons against Lillard. And that one's good. Simmons.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 8-point game. Drummond with a screen on Simmons. Davis with some nice D.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, Kevin. Closing in on the trade deadline, it's the Wizards front office getting things done. They made a shrewd move picking up the ever-professional Tobias Harris. Every team wants 3 things: shooting, length, and experience. And Harris brings you all 3. They want Tobias on this team in a veteran role as well to help out the younger guys on this team. And what better professional to bring in?
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. The fourth spot held by the Lakers. Changes for the Lakers. Christie comes in for Jones. And Simmons subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And the Bucks making a change here. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And it's off from three-point range. Bucks trail by 5. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Exum. Also Tahkitoblu out there. Jackson is out there with Green. And it's Waters in at the 2-guard spot. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Cowboy in that last game against the Kings was tremendous. He scored 35 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He showed up once again in what's becoming the norm for him of late. We'll see what he has in store tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. They set the pick. Exum passes to Tahkitoblu. Lakers with the rebound. Bassey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Roddy. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Roddy's got 5.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Exum finds Green to end the run. It's tipped. Now here's Simmons. Tight defense on him. And he slams it one-handed.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, our team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And so it's Milwaukee now, down by 12. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. A nice shot by Exum. Lakers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. A 3 from Simmons. Milwaukee with the rebound. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
And you want to respond in kind, but that last game, it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. They ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at Simmons, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Here's Giddey. And again, the Bucks miss.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 27 points for Cowboy.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Milwaukee making a switch here. Exum's checked in. Well, big city and bright lights, at least courtside. Soulja Boy is in the building.
Too fresh off in it. You ever crank that, buddy?
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's an 18-point game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Drummond, and it's sent back by Drummond.
And how about the swat? Great timing as Drummond uses his height, gets up there and throws that one away.
Shot to stop the run. Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Simmons inside the wall. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
Well, they got an offensive weapon with this move. We've seen the growth of Tobias Harris, the shooting touch, the rebounding, and all-around play. This is someone who can get a bucket when they need it.
And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the Bucks.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Lakers leading by 20. We've got Davis. Herbert Jones is out there with Simmons. And it's Waters in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Well, the Bucks shooting well. They're at 45%. Hardaway. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Hardaway has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Milwaukee. And Los Angeles guys shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Bucks trail by 20. Now Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. Off target from three-point range.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Pass to Giddey. Antetokounmpo looking it over. A floater. Simmons pulls it in. Lakers leading by 23. And there's the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Lakers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The Lakers, #1.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And that one's good. Lillard.
And one of the quickest triggers. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
Jones finds Simmons. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And that's now 35 points for Cowboy. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Giddey. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it back. Stolen by Jones. Simmons against Lillard. Simmons left side. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And he lays it straight in. Simmons got 8 here in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Simmons for 3. Another one goes. Incredible.
And another monster performance in a career that's been chock full of them.
And he's closing in on the record for 4th most 40-point games all time.
And every player ahead of him is a legend, right? Chamberlain, Jordan, Kobe, Harden.
I'm sure it'll be an emotional moment for him when he joins that club.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Bucks with some changes. Smith checked in for Andre Drummond. Exum comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Jackson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Some changes for the Lakers. Lawson's checked in, and Simmons subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Outside, Simmons. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got 42 in the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Jackson is out there with Dante Exum. And it's Green. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Waters in at the shooting guard position. Here's Simmons, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 15 points here in the second half.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Exum with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Simmons. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Exum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Simmons inside the line. Good on the jump shot. Simmons got 46 points.
Well, he scored over half their points so far. Just an unbelievable effort.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Green kicks to Antetokounmpo. Just a little under 2.5 minutes to pass now here in the fourth.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
And it's Simmons penetrating. He gets it in there. Simmons got 48.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Drummond. Now here's Giddey over Simmons. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bassey's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Hardaway. Giannis outside. Drummond with a screen on Christie. And the Bucks miss again.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Drummond. Here's Antetokounmpo. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The three from Simmons. The rebound by the Bucks. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively. But how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
No good on the free throw. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But, yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
So he comes up empty at the line. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
And he makes the first.
Well, Giddey sees things before they happen. And so one of the things that he probably wrestles with is trying to do too much and overthink for his teammates. But there's no doubt his IQ is on display when he's on the floor.
And so he makes both from the line.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
And that one drops. Simmons got 54 points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cowboy.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
From downtown, drains the three-pointer. Simmons got 59 points.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Lillard. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Good win. Let's keep it going.